Welcome back to the Witch's Cottage. My name is Jess, and every week I go thrifting for vintage items that I can buy and sell in my Etsy shop. This video is a little bit later than normal because I'm actually on vacation from my day job this week, so I'm actually filming this on a Tuesday. I went shopping a little bit over the weekend, and then I went shopping again today and yesterday. Or today and Sunday. Anyway, I'm on holidays. I don't know what day it is. Anyway, so I've got quite a bit of stuff to show off today. Got a nice little haul. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing I grabbed is these from the 25-cent table at one of the thrift shops I like to go to. It is a cute little set of soup mugs, mushroom soup, and onion soup. These aren't terribly old. They are made in China, so that means they're, I would say, probably 90s. But they're great. They're very, very retro, very cozy, and I like them. So I thought somebody else would like them as well. Going all the way to the other end of the spectrum, something I'm really excited about is these beautiful trays. These are by a company called Moorcroft, and these were in a baggie. Sometimes the baggies are great. Sometimes I love the baggies. Sometimes I hate the baggies. I'll go more into detail with it. But this baggie was $10 for these two. And I just had a feeling, like, I don't normally spend that much, but see the way that the markings are like impressed in there? That's how Wedgwood does it, and Wedgwood is fancy. And I've seen other companies do it like this too. I think this is a very old way of doing your markings. It's kind of fancy. There's also obviously a more modern sticker on there, but anyway, so this company is Moorcroft, and they were famous for doing beautiful Art Nouveau designs, and I've looked online and it looks like this one should be about $50 and this one should be about $25. So all in all, that was pretty good. That was a pretty good one. I think they're beautiful. They just have such nice quality to them. I have to do a little bit more research to find out how old they are. I'm pretty sure this one's older, but they're just really nice. So I'm really excited about those ones. Let's see what else. Here's another mug. This one is from 1986. It is the Watkins Almanac March, obviously from like an old print, or the, a picture from the calendar in the Watkins Almanac. But it's great. It's obviously like a Canadian scene of tapping the maple trees to get the syrup out of them, which is a great tradition in Canada. And I just thought it was a really nice little cozy old-fashioned looking mug, and it was made in Korea. So yeah, very nice. And it says copyright 1986 on it as well, so you know that it's vintage. Okay, so talking about baggies. Like I said, sometimes I get a really good baggie, and also I don't like the baggies because like stuff gets broken in them. And like these could have easily gotten broken in that bag, and like that's an issue I have with Value Village overall, where like I don't mind if they price stuff up. Like I don't love it, but like that's their right to do. Like they're a business, I'm a business. If somebody's gonna pay that price, then they might as well mark it for that price. But they put stuff that they've marked for like $40 just on the shelf with everything else where it's gonna get broken. Like, do what other stores do and have a separate case for your more valuable stuff, so people, first of all, don't get sticker shock when they pull something else out from like all the other $5 stuff and it's like $40, but also people are more careful with it that way. Anyway, that's just my little rant for the day. Baggies. So the first baggie that I got had one thing in it that I really wanted. I think it was like $3.99 for the bag. It's this beautiful little glazed redware owl. He looks like Blue Mountain Pottery. I don't think he is, because they're generally solid and they will have the logo on the bottom, or it'll say BMP. But he's a similar style. There's another company, I can't remember what it's called, out of Canada that makes similar style to Blue Mountain Pottery, and it might also just be Japanese, but it's this very nice mid-century style glazed with that kind of glowing blue. Very pretty, and it's an owl, so. And then the other things that came in that box was this owl, which this is a cute owl, but it's a candle. I don't think it's like a candle that you would ever burn necessarily. It's just a decorative candle, but you can't really ship a candle because you can't guarantee that it's not going to melt. So, I mean, I'm kind of stuck with this owl. I don't know how much someone would pay for it anyway. It's not like the worst thing ever, but I don't know if I'm going to keep it or if I'll just donate it back. And then it came with this, which, like, okay, so these three things were in a baggie together. Owls, sure. And then this, I mean, it's a very nicely done, pour acrylic art piece. It's very modern, and it's not something that I would sell, and it's not really something that I would decorate with. So, I mean, a lot of times with the baggies, I think they're just trying to get rid of stuff, and I will probably take the thing that I wanted out of it and just donate the stuff, other stuff back, but that's that. And then another baggie, which was, again, I think like $3 or $4. I got it because it had this beautiful double-sided silk embroidery Chinese design on it of these cute ducks, and it's this beautiful like enameled bottom with the spinny, and I think this is super beautiful, and it's like such tiny little embroidered details, so that's a really nice piece. And then it came with a art glass cactus. I mean, I'll list the art glass cactus. Maybe I can get $5 to $10 for it. It's chipped as well, so I mean, whatever. And then I came with these, which are very modern to the point where they have a sticker with a website on the back. They're handmade. They're nice. I mean, I'm not really a dog person. I don't know what to do with them. Maybe if you're watching this and you know me, or you like live locally and you want these, please come and take them away from me, because I don't have room for them and I don't want them. But I got this beauty out of it, so it is what it is. That's my bags story for the week. Next. Sorry. Okay, so I don't actually know how old it is, but even if it is like new, made to look old, it's obviously got like quite a bit of wear to it, so it's been used, so I'm thinking it's still vintage either way. I just think that this would be really neat used in like magical practice or grinding up herbs or whatever. Really cool. Really like heavy stone, granite or something. Really neat. It's got this kind of like carved around the bottom. It's a mortar and pestle, by the way. I didn't mention that, but that's what it is. It's a grinder. So really cool on that one. I got one of these. It's a cute little honey pot with bees on it. It's vintage. It was, oh, I could have sworn it said Japan on it. I guess it doesn't, but these are usually made in Japan. I must be confusing it from one I saw the other day that was. But yeah, really nice, cute little bee design on there. So that's nice. I got this beautiful old crewel embroidery. It's not cross stitch, it's needlepoint, I guess. But you can see it's all individual stitches making this lovely sort of cabin scene, which I absolutely love, with the purples in there, and then it's in this wood frame with a nice cord and paperback, so really nice, and I don't think I paid very much for it, so I'm really happy with that. This is some nice art glass. It is an ashtray, but you could use it for just trinkets or anything you like. I believe it is Murano. You can tell because it's got these controlled bubbles, and that's called Bullicante. I don't know if you can see it because there's not really a light behind it, but it's got all these little bubbles, and they're all perfectly, oh, the whole thing is shaking. They're all perfectly even. So that's really cool. Beautiful cobalt blue. I wish you could see it with like the light shining through it. But yeah, super nice. I grabbed this. I don't know if I'm going to sell this or if I'm going to wash it and keep it. I'll wash it either way, but I might sell it depending on what it's worth. It is an old ice cube maker. Before you had plastic ones, you had these metal ones. This one's Frigidaire branded, so it probably came with a Frigidaire freezer or fridge. So you just lift this to break your ice cubes apart, and I just think that's really cool. It's like aluminum. I grabbed this. I have to look up what it's worth, but I'm sure it's worth something. It is this adorable art glass cat with a fish inside. Super cute. Lots of detail. The sticker said as is on it, but I don't see anything as is about it. Maybe there's like, you can see where, I think this is probably where they grabbed it with the tongs when it was still liquid. There's that bend there, but that's not damaged. That's just part of it. But yeah, it's super cool. I sold that art glass penguin a while ago. I don't know if anybody remembers seeing it. That was before Christmas, but it was like an art glass penguin with like inside there was like a scene of more penguins, and that one did pretty well, and this is kind of in the same style, so I'm excited to see how this does. I got this chicken. He's a chicken. He's made in Japan. Ceramic with the cold paint red. I'm not 100% on what this is. I think it might be for like twine. Like you could put a bowl of twine in there and then you could pull the string out. Or like knitting. I don't know. If you know what this is, please let me know in the comments. Otherwise I'm probably gonna have to research it and I'll find out. But yeah, just cute rustic cottagey chicken. We have this. I just grabbed this because I love the feet. Look at these little swirly applied glass feet. Super cute. It reminds, oh, someone's vacuuming. Of course someone's vacuuming. It reminds me of a cauldron, kind of. You put your little candle in there, and with this lovely satin glass, it'll glow really nicely. So I thought that was nice. Just a nice little quality candle holder. I got some books. This one I got. I just think it's really pretty with the silver on there. This is Practically's Kochbuch für die Deutschen in America. Practical cookbook for the Germans in America? You can, if you speak German, please correct me in the comments. But I mean, it's great. It's very old. It's written in this like fractal font, which is very old-fashioned German. So obviously, like, they're trying to make you nostalgic for Germany. Oh, there is English translations of the names of the recipes, but not the instructions. Carving loin of beef, carving of ham, carving of partridges, kitchen herbs. So yeah, I mean, this is great just to display, or if you are German and you would like to read some traditional German recipes for Germans living in America, this would be great. I think this is a great bit of local history because there's a lot of Germans in the area. There's a lot of German Mennonites in the area. I have family from the area that's German Mennonite from Russia. So, yeah, German Mennonite from Russia. So this would be something that one of them might have bought when they came here. So, really neat. And then I got this beautiful fairies book. This is illustrated by Brian Froud and Alan Lee. And Alan Lee you might recognize because he is a famous fantasy art illustrator who did the concept art for the Lord of the Rings movies. So this has these beautiful illustrations. This is kind of, I think that this came after the Gnomes book. If you've seen the Gnomes book, actually I think I have it, I can show it off. Here we go. This is the Gnomes book. This is my personal copy of this. My grandparents had this when I was a kid, and I absolutely love it. It's basically a like a detailed field journal, sort of written as if it's... I'm back. Sorry, I had to switch to recording on my laptop because my camera kept running, or my phone kept running out of battery. Anyway, So this is the Gnomes book. This is my personal copy because my grandparents had this book when I was a kid and I absolutely loved it. So it's basically this book that's all about gnomes, and it's written as if it's this like field log, like this is the gnomes and this is how they live and this is what they do, and it's just like a book written about birds or some other field animal, but it's all about gnomes and their lives and their little houses and stuff. So I love this book, and this came out in 1976. So this one, which came out in 1978, is, I'm assuming, kind of cashing in on the popularity of the Gnomes book, and it's all about fairies. And so it's got illustrations and writing about the fairies. I think I actually have a hard copy of this too, so I'm going to sell this one. But it's just a super pretty book, so got that. Got the one. I think we're almost done. I have this lovely brass bowl, beautiful carving, and then it's got this nice sticker on it that says handcrafted. So that's a vintage sticker. Obviously it's got some age to it, and it's just a really nice little bowl. I got this. This must be my silly purchase of the week. It's a kitty. It's got some damage. I think his leg was like broken off and reattached at one point, but it's just too cute. It's obviously quite vintage. It's just got that like style of painting to it, and it's super cute. It's in pretty good condition. I mean, like the face and the ears are all intact, so it's cute. I got just this little cauldron. Very cute. For your travel altar, or just to burn some incense in, or just to hang. Maybe you could put an air plant in it or something. Super cute. And then I got this beautiful West Germany sort of Art Deco style candle holder. With like the carved, I believe it's silver plated, and then they carved away to reveal the brass underneath. You can see on the sticker, it does say made in Western Germany. So that's a nice, pretty candle holder. I always do pretty well with candle holders. And I think that is everything I got. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment, like the video, subscribe if you would like to see more. And go check out my Etsy shop if you like anything that you saw. It's thewitchescottageshop.etsy.com. And also, if you are interested in buying anything that you saw, you can shoot me a message. My email will be in the description. And that's it for this week. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great week. Bye.